the Seattle Seahawks absolutely dominate, annihilate, destroy, any word you want to use, the Atlanta Falcons. If anyone ever thought that Michael Penix Jr. was all the problem for the Atlanta Falcons, you were mistaken. But this Seattle Seahawks defense just so opportunistic. The 2 interceptions, beautiful. The forced fumble, special teams, like this was a start to finish game that everyone was involved in making big plays. And in the beginning of the game, you started feeling like, is this going to be one of those really weird defensive battles? It's going to be like a 9-3 game. Like, what's really happening? Sam Darnold with the interception, which was, a good defensive play, but a bad decision on his part more than anything. And then after that, really got settled in the beginning of the game. Like, nobody was really open. Pressure getting to Sam a bunch. Then they just got to their football exactly how they want to, especially in the second half, getting Jackson Smith and Jigba going. Obviously, Rashid Shaheed. Some, good to see him in the pass game getting involved, as well as, of course, special teams, where... What did it end up being? Was it officially a 100-yard return? Yeah, an official 100-yard return touchdown. I mean, obviously, beautiful. But, Sam ended up playing really well in a game that had a rocky start, 20 for 30, 249 yards, 8.3 yards per attempt, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a 111.7 passer rating. It was just a weird start. Again, it was you start that game off and you're just like, yeah, the Falcons have a good defense, right? Raheem Morris is supposed to be a great defensive mind. And, you just thought maybe this was going to be a little bit of a grinder game. Defense did a good job blocking field goals and whatnot, keeping this game low scoring initially. And then, of course, what typically happens is just the better team is just going to break through. And that's exactly what happened. Then the floodgates absolutely opened up. Again, some key turnovers. Sam Darnold really got settled. The run game got settled. A couple big runs, a 27-yarder, a 25-yarder. Sam started using his legs pretty well, scrambling. The one throw to Jackson Smith and Jigba for the touchdown. Again, at this point, the game is over, but still really nice plays, right? Really nice execution. Pocket starts to really collapse on him. He climbs up the pocket, makes a nice throw, a nice decisive throw to Jackson Smith and Jigba. You could tell that they still wanted to keep throwing the ball, kind of get everyone settled, probably, get the bad taste out of their mouth out of the beginning of the game. But then again, everyone getting involved, Kupp getting involved, Shaheed getting involved, Jackson Smith and Jigba getting involved, AJ Barner getting involved, right? It was just good to see. It was good to see them win big, but also, because sometimes you can play ugly and you still win big against a bad team, especially when you start adding in fumbles and interceptions and, kickoff returns. Like, you can win big and it's still like, this wasn't really that great of a game. The Seahawks didn't really play that well. They didn't, again, the beginning, especially offensively, wasn't great. But then I'd say, though, everyone got settled. Really high quality execution, high quality play, great play calling as the game unfolded. And then again, the defense was great start to finish. So there's nothing to say about that, which, I'd expect nothing less from this defense going up against Kirk Cousins and this Atlanta Falcons offense. For the most part, took care of Bijan Robinson and Algier as much as you could in that situation. Kirk Cousins, again, 15 for 30, 162 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a 38.5 passer rating. It's like, come on. It's going to be pretty straightforward after that. They were 1 for 13 on third down. 1 for 13. Again, normally I'd really celebrate that with Seahawks fans and say, that's amazing, that's amazing. Falcons are such a mess of a team, man. But again, the Seahawks defense does deserve credit, but Falcons offense is such a mess. But they were 6 for 13 on third down, 2 for 4 in the red zone, 6 penalties, nothing too crazy. Again, you expect to be able to win this game. You expect to win this game somewhat convincingly. I think since this game isn't such a mind-blowing game necessarily, you really kind of got to dig deep a little bit for me. And again, since this first half was hardly great, You can see 0-0, 0-0, down by 3. Okay, tied 3-3, 3-3, 3-3, 3-3, 3-3, 6-3, 6-6. Great job to get the field goal at the end. To end the half. That's when things started to feel good. You're like, okay, the Seahawks are in rhythm. Like, that was a good drive. That was a good little 2-minute drill. And then to start the third quarter, touchdown, right? You're like, all right, well, that's easy. Let's just do that every time. And then the fumble, then the touchdown, interception, field goal, touchdown, right? Like, then everything just kind of breaks open. So second half adjustments, receivers started to get more open. Run game started to be a little bit more potent. And, then it just, then you just force a bunch of turnovers and you score off those turnovers. And in a blink of the eye, you're like, all right, this game's 37-29. I was tempted to make my post-game clip like in the fourth quarter, just be like, there's a lot of crazy games going on right now. The Steelers, the Bills, the Bengals, there's lots of crazy things. And I'm like, I just got to get this game out. I got to get this post-game clip out of the way right now because it's just so insane around the league right now. So I'll keep this one probably slightly shorter just because, there's only so many takeaways in a game like this right now at this point in the season, but an important win. 10-3, Seattle Seahawks take down the Atlanta Falcons. Let's go. Tough day for the Seattle Seahawks haters. Tough day. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Seattle Seahawks taking down the Atlanta Falcons? Pretty dominant fashion, 37-9, especially considering it was 6-6 at halftime, then 31 points. Pretty epic. Pretty big second half. But let me know your thoughts and comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.